On the subject of Nintendo, one more topic before we do our sponsors. Switch Lite, yay or nay?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to tempt the gods.
Oh, jeez.
Here it is.
Oh, no.
Here it is.
Oh, no.
Ready? No, wait. No, I bailed.
No, it's
hard
just
bail.
great. Oh,
hard
geez.
bail.
There we
No,
go.
forget it.
Good
No.
call. We'll see if his shoe takes the whole video.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we give up all of our AdSense over that.
What do you think? Do you disagree with me?
I wasn't listening. I was busy being
I
busy.
said yay.
You said yay.
Yeah.
Why?
It's considerably cheaper.
It's $100 cheaper.
And it's effectively a 3DS replacement.
Okay.
Which, they weren't going to keep going with 3DS, and we've known that for a long time.
Okay. So I'm going to say it's complicated.
Okay. I see where we're going here.
Okay. So go ahead. Yeah.
These prices are all over the place for one, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. The one that I saw that's price competitive with the Switch Lite, I would be concerned about. Used Switches are a little bit sketchy.
That's true, because they could be blacklisted.
Screen, they could be blacklisted. They have an exposed screen.
Yep.
It's fairly likely for the screens to be scratched, especially if people were not very careful with docking them.
Yep.
And that's going to be something that might be a little bit visually hard to tell in an eBay ad. It has a not very easily user replaceable battery.
Yep.
So I would be a little bit concerned about that. And I don't think the fact that you can eBay something that is used for a comparable price, that a new thing is null and void.
No, but
maybe an enthusiast can take it.
Factor in a purchasing decision for me.
I'm not going to purchase a Switch Lite.
Okay.
I think it's cool that it's on the market.
Here's my other main problem.
Yeah.
That's bestbuy.com, so that's US pricing.
Sure.
So to me, effectively, what Nintendo has done here is they've knocked $100 off the price, and you're getting the same gaming hardware. So you're going to have the same gaming experience that you had, at least on mobile anyway.
The battery life is a little longer.
Is it?
As far as I know.
Oh, it's an updated chipset, I think. It's a new Tegra chip.
I believe so. So the battery life is a little bit longer. The controllers are fixed, so they're stuck on the side, and I believe the screen's a little smaller.
I don't know about the screen.
I'm not sure.
But, okay, so here's my problem, is they dropped $100 off the price. Yes, that's nice. But you are giving up a lot.
You're giving up TV docking and removable controllers.
Some of it you have the ability to get back. Like, for example, there are games that you cannot play on the Switch Lite, like Mario Party, for example. Mario Party requires Joy-Cons. So if you
can connect Joy-Cons to a Switch Lite.
Of course you can. For $70.
Oh, yeah, okay. But you said you cannot play.
So now you've spent $270. It is another $30. $30 to get the one that just has all the functionality. That's where I run into trouble. This is a console that is a Switch, but it doesn't offer all the same experiences.
It's more like a Game Boy. It's not really a console.
Yes.
It doesn't dock.
I know.
You can't play it on TV.
I know.
It's not really designed. I hear you. It's not really designed for Mario Party.
For $30, look, I've played more Mario Party on the Switch portably than I have on my TV.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
On the plane.
Why do you play Mario Party on the? You play Mario Party by yourself?
No, with someone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I play that Mario Party on the plane.
That's a fairly small use case.
Okay, that's a niche use case.
I don't disagree with you.
But there's other. Nintendo acknowledged in their announcement that you can't play one, two, Switch.
It won't play all of them. Yeah.
Yep. There are games it won't play. You got to check the back of the game. You got to see if it supports handheld mode, and if it doesn't, you are.
I think the vast majority of games are going to support it.
Yeah, especially moving forward.
Mario Party is a good one to call out because that's a fairly major. I don't know how many people.
It's a first-party game. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, I don't know how many people are into 1-2 Switch.
Yeah,
kind of a trash game.
No, Mario Party is far more important
pretty major.
To me.
Yes, I will give you that.
And if I have to run out and spend $70 on top of the fact, so here's another problem that I have: first-party Nintendo games are freaking expensive. So when we're talking about the price difference between a Switch and a Switch Lite, we're talking 1.5 games.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you're a kid, that 1.5 games might be too much.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then you should probably go try to very much snipe a good deal on a used Switch somewhere else. I do agree with that. Not everyone's going to do that. A lot of moms are not going to buy you a used Switch.
A lot of moms are not comfortable buying used stuff for their kid who, even if they're I get this story all the time. Like, hey, Linus, my mom won't let me buy a used GPU on eBay because she says it's sketchy. I know it's a good deal. It's like it's one of those brands that still has a user transferable warranty. It's literally still under warranty. Help me convince her. And I'm like, look, dude, there's nothing I can do to help convince you. I couldn't convince my parents. You're not going to be able to convince yours, I bet.
Yeah. My mom was pretty cool about that. My brother and I raised money, and she drove us to buy a SNES from some dude in a parking lot when I was like 11 or something. But not everyone's down with that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a smoking deal. I don't think it's amazing. I think it has a place though.
Right.
A lot of people aren't going to buy used. Some people might want to just play Fire Emblem and Smash and literally nothing else.
But if you're okay.
People will buy a device for that. People will buy a console.
Just mobile? You don't want to dock it?
People will buy a console.
No. Well, Smash is invalid.
What if not docking?
You're invalid.
What if not?
No, you're invalid.
What if not docking is?
I can't even pretend.
What if not docking the device is not a problem?
Brandon, please. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
This is interesting.
Okay, so Brandon, you're a bit of a Smash enthusiast.
Yes, I like Smash.
And Fire Emblem. I said those games specifically because of Brandon.
Okay. So we're talking Switch versus Switch Lite right now.
Okay.
So do you know about the Switch Lite?
Yes, I know about the Switch Lite.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Obviously we all do. Okay, so at $100 delta,
Okay.
is the Switch Lite a deal?
I didn't say it's a smoking deal. I said it had a place.
I think it has. Yeah, I think I agree with Luke. I think it has its place.
Okay, so if you were someone who's only going to play Fire Emblem and Smash,
Yes.
is it not worth the extra $100 to be able to dock?
This isn't fair because Brandon has a sweet couch
I
and
just
a really nice
bought a
TV.
Switch. I literally bought a Switch like last week before the Switch Lite came out. Now, thinking back to that decision that I made last week, I'd still make this.
I was going to say, I think he would
You'd
buy
still
a full
go
one.
for a Switch.
But again, he has a nice TV and a
Right.
really awesome couch. A lot of people don't have
for
that.
all-
Right,
like-
but you don't need to have a TV.
Use your monitor.
You can, absolutely.
Sure.
There's so many monitors.
But a lot of people are just going to want to like chill in bed, play on their thing. Do
I
whatever.
see.
Do they not have friends?
A lot of kids don't have
Yeah.
Do they not have friends?
Why? It's a valid question.
It's fair, but like
Who plays Smash by themselves?
sometimes that $100 delta will be too much
That's
to
true.
overcome.
But then I stand by my argument that you should go buy a used Switch.
But some
then.
people can't.
Because you might not need Joy-Cons eventually. But okay, here's another thing too. Like if you want to talk resale value, the Switch is
way
going to
more.
hold its value. It's going to hold some of that value when it's time to flip it and get a Switch 2
To
or
be
Switch
fair,
Pro or whatever.
basically all Nintendo products hold value very well.
And the accessories
Except
in
for
particular.
like the weird
So
accessories for original Wii. Some
okay,
of those,
so
maybe not.
I was picking some of them not bad.
Like the tennis racket things? and
Okay,
stuff?
no, not that stuff.
That's what I
But
meant.
I'm talking like Wiimotes.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Wii Motion Plus Wiimotes still hold value.
Yeah.
The Wii U. I was picking up a Wii U a little while ago because one of our Wiis was having some kind of issue, and I was like, you know what? Forget it. Let's just get a Wii U anyway, and then I can do that data transfer thing, and then I don't have to worry about the Wii dying and taking all my classic arcade whatever this virtual console games with it and all that kind of stuff. So we got it, and I was like shocked at how much a Wii U still costs because of the way that Nintendo manages their IP, and they have these unique games, these
Also,
unique gaming experiences.
The Wii U tablet controller still feels amazing.
Yeah, so they've got these unique experiences that are available. Their consoles hold their value. I would make the argument that a Switch Lite is going to go like that compared to a Switch, which will still hold some value.
Comparatively, I still think it'll hold its value better than a lot of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree with that in general. I think, I think you're maybe underestimating the $100 delta.
Yeah, I think
For a lot of kids, that's a really big deal.
It's big. My problem is
That's
that,
potentially a year or two.
but it's gonna bite you later. It's
But
gonna
no
bite
one-
you when you need Joy-Cons. It's gonna bite
But
you when
it's
you have
also
to flip.
going to eventually go on sale, get comboed with a game, something like that.
Okay, now that's a different conversation. If it comes with Fire Emblem and it's like $229, now we're talking a 2-game difference in price. But right now it is a 1.5 game difference
Right, yeah,
in price.
right now. But it's I think that's still significant enough to make people
Yeah.
accept these sacrifices. Because
Sure.
they are sacrifices in a lot of cases. The increased battery life is really nice, and that might be enough for some people, because charging the Switch is actually a huge pain.
It is. I've already noticed this.
The Switch being fully mobile is actually very annoying.
It is?
Yeah.
How's it a pain?
Charging the Switch is,
Its battery life is not very good.
yeah, its battery life is terrible.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, so maybe I'm a unique case.
So now
here.
you're throwing in
I f-
surprisingly expensive battery banks?
Whoa, hold on a second. Okay, so let me think for a second.
You know what though? One thing I
I
will
use
say.
my laptop charger. So I carry one USB Type-C.
Yeah.
I carry my Razer Blade Stealth laptop charger, which does my phone, my Switch, and my laptop. And they all last for long enough that I don't need
So
to
now
plug all three of them.
this kid that was barely able to save up for it
Look,
has a Razer Blade with a USB-C charging
I'm just saying,
card.
I haven't found charging the device to be a problem.
Yeah. It's a little awkward, though.
A lot of people who buy a Switch Lite are not going to go along and also buy a lot of the stuff that you need to make, like that could make the Switch TV version better.
That's true, but
And so like a Switch Lite is a good solution because like they're not going to spend like, because I think I spent like another $100 on little things like
Oh, yeah.
SD cards and like
a Pro controller.
yeah, like
Oh
no,
my
people who
God.
buy the Switch Lite aren't going to buy that. So that's the thing. When you buy a Switch for your TV, you're buying a lot of other stuff on top of that.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, over time, and like a Switch Lite, you just kind of
And you're
buy it
trying
and
to,
you
like,
can just play right away. Okay,
Somewhat
sure.
bridge the gap
All right, thanks, Brennan.
by buying some of those things, like additional controllers and stuff. And I think you have to assume if you're going for a Switch Lite, you're probably buying nothing in addition other than games.
All right. Well, that's fair enough.
So the plan is to invest a lot less in the ecosystem.
And if I was a parent, maybe I'd get my kids a Switch Lite so that they don't have to ask me for a Pro controller. Because the answer's already no.
And honestly, that might sell a bunch of these if the people are educated enough in the ecosystem to go like, okay, yeah, it can't connect to the TV. It can't do all these other things.
Or if I don't want my kids on my TV.
Or that.
So, okay, all right.
I think it has a place. I don't think it's a stunning value. I don't think people should run out and buy it right now because it's amazing.
I think-
if you're interested, I would probably wait until it gets bundled with a game.
With a game.
Yeah.
With a game, okay. Without a game, I think it's a tough sell for me.
I don't think
Because
it's a great deal.
I don't like
I think it's interesting.
saving $1 so that I can spend $2 later.
Okay, but $100 when you were 13.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. But when
And I know you
was,
probably would have bounced
when
around,
I was
and I probably would
13,
have done the same thing.
I bought low, sold high. I was flipping stuff on Craigslist. Like
Yeah.
I was hustling.
Yeah,
So
I had a job,
I don't
so,
I don't
like-
feel bad
yeah.
for people that can't raise $100 because they're like too
Right.
young to
Neither
find
do
a
I,
side
because
hustle.
again, I had a job, but I can understand why they might want to buy something.
Now, to be
that's cheaper,
clear, that
even
thing
if
I
it's
just
limited.
said just now could sound very out of touch. To be clear, I don't feel bad for like suburban, lower to upper middle
geez.
class kids
Yeah.
that can't scrape
Whoa.
together $100.
If you came from where we came from,
Yes, then you should be able to.
Yeah.
But if you're someone who is in a situation where like you don't even have time to go to school because you are like working to support your family at 12 or whatever, that's a completely different
I
situation.
wasn't supporting my family with my job. I was
Yeah.
buying EverQuest subscriptions and, and video games.
So I just want to make sure that that's really clear.
Yes.
Anthony, did you want to jump in with something? You were kind of standing there patiently.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that the $199 price for the Switch Lite
Yeah,
is basically what the 3DS used to cost when it first came out.
right.
So to me, that means that it's the new 3DS.
Okay, yeah,
And-
Luke said that.
Yeah, like to me, I would buy it because it's more portable. It is smaller.
Oh, it is smaller.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's small. It's less likely.
much smaller?
Like my Joy-Cons don't stick really well
Like
anymore.
Like
I
a
think.
6 point something to 5.5 inch, so like it's actually a smaller.
Okay,
device.
so it's quite a bit
like
smaller.
So it's-
Basically, like a little bit larger than a Vita.
But it's
Okay.
so it's still like sort of pocketable.
Depending on the size of your pocket.
Yeah,
mean,
you'd need
my-
a pretty epic pocket.
my
No,
pockets are
I don't
huge.
think so. Maybe.
It takes
Yeah.
my entire hand.
Yeah, you
You got the
probably.
big boy pocket.
Up to like here.
All right, Mr. Big Boy Pockets here.
I got
all
them
right.
thick pockets.